Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing swing trading and everything you need to know. So probably you are a trader and you dabbled into other style of trading and they're not suitable for you. They are not your style. And you say, okay, let me try out swing trading. So this video is right here for you. And or probably day trading is not something that suits your patience, or you have a 9 to 5, or probably you just want to get more exciting or just learn more. This video also is actually for you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So this video is going to be more like a series, but in this particular video, I'm going to go into things you need to focus on and look out for in this video. So the concept I'm going to be applying in terms of finding swing trading setups in this particular video is going to be the ICT smart money concept. So if you have any other discipline of trading and concepts you use, just know that what we're actually focused on in this particular video is actually the ICT smart money concepts. And that's what this channel actually focus on in general. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So what's the first thing you want to look out for when being a swing trader? So what's the first thing you want to look out for if you want to be a swing trader? The point is you want to focus on trending markets. You want to say the condition of the market has to be trending. You don't want to be focused on lethargic market or consolidating markets. You want to be actually focused on trending markets. Like in the case you can see on the screen, this market is actually trending right here. So the first thing you want to look out for is a trending market, and it has to be really, really trending. You want to say, now this is what I mean by trending. It has to have series of it has to have series of higher highs, you want to say higher low, and let me bring that up, and higher highs formation. You want to say it must be trending like this in terms of market structure. It has to be very, very trending. You don't want to be in a lethargic market. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in a consolidating market. So a consolidating market will be somewhat like let's see, right here is what a consolidating market looks like. So you don't want to be in markets like this. You want to say you want to avoid market conditions like this, consolidating markets. You want to stay in trending markets. Then you can be able to catch good swing trading. You want to say, and that will bring us to the next point you need to actually focus on. You need to be able to identify your objective as a swing trader. So when I talk about objective as a swing trader, I'm simply saying how long do you want to stay in a swing trade? You want to say, you get mind the swing trade is simply short term to medium term and price swings. You want to say you want to be able to catch short term to medium term price swing. And when we talk about short term, we're actually referring to intraday price action swings. And in other words, you're looking to catch a price swing that just lasts between a day or two. Then, if you're talking about medium price swings, you're looking to catch intraday price swings. So you're looking to hold on a trade for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, or even for a week and 2 weeks. You want to say 2 weeks maximum. You want to say you want to be out of that particular trade in terms of medium price swings. You want to say, so you have to be able to define your objective, and that will have to do with your kind of patience. What's your temperament like in terms of waiting for your setups or ideas to pan out in the marketplace. So that will determine what you focus on. And when you're able to define this is actually define the particular time frame you should actually be focused on. You know what I'm saying? So let's say we want to look at we want to actually focus on catching intraday price swings, then that means we want to focus all the way from the daily chart. You know what I'm saying? Some people may prefer to start from the weekly and monthly charts, but I'll for the example I'm going to be showing in this video, I'm going to start it from the daily chart. So you want to start from somewhere like the daily chart, then you drop down to an intermediate time frame like the 4 hours. Then you want to have an execution time frame, which is going to be the 1 hour. You want to say, so let's look at an example like that. So let's say I want to catch this impulse price swing right here. So let me zoom that out. Want to catch this impulse price swing here. So I'm going to use the benefit of the replay tool on the TradingView platform, and I'm going to cut out to this particular zone right here. So looking at the price action from now, the first thing I want to do is to understand whether we're in a trending market condition. And as I've said earlier, I want to identify trending market condition in terms of market structure. Am I having higher highs and higher lows, or am I having lower lows and lower highs? You want to be sure that you're already clearly in a bearish you're already set in a particular trend, either a bearish trend or a bullish trend. So in this scenario, let's see what trend we have. So from this low all the way, we have a higher high. That's very, very good. And if I take from this high all the way to this low, that's a higher low. How am I sure that that's a higher low? Because if I draw this out in time to this zone right here, we can see that price actually tanked on that high, and this is a very significant high right here on the daily chart. I made this on the daily chart. So these are an area of influence where price actually tanked. And you can see the way price is rising up impulsively at this zone. So this zone right here becomes of interest to me. So I want to zoom that out and focus on that area to see how I can capitalize to catch or have a swing trade setup right there. So while focusing on this zone, I want to remove this line so that I don't get disturbed. So focusing on this zone right here, using the smart money concept, what I'll be looking out for now is how can I be able to catch a buy move from this zone? Because now I already know that price has dropped to this area of support for me, which is a previous high all the way from the daily charts, a previous swing high. So this is a very key area right here for me. So and I can see the way price has reacted from that zone impulsively. Mind you, these are not 5 minute candles; these are daily candles. So for it to actually move like it simply means there's already an institutional presence in the marketplace. So this is very, very significant. And we can see with the impulse drive, price has actually broken a structure, which is this high right here. You want to see price has actually broken a structure. I think it's nice if I mark that out. So it has broken a short term high right there. So that's a structure broken already. So what I'll be looking for now is I want to apply my institutional reference point in terms of order block, fair value gaps, imbalance to be able to better time my entries. So to better do that, I'll be looking starting from the daily chart. So I can see this series of down close candles. So the high will stand as my order the order block high. The body here will stand as my order block open. Then the middle of these whole four candles will start as my mean threshold. So let me mark that out. So I marked out this high. That's my order block high. I mark out this body. That's my order block open price. I'll also mark out the main threshold, which is B right here. That'll be the main threshold. And down here, there's a fair value gap right there. So I will not mark that out because I don't want to make the charts look rowdy. But you can see it clearly right there. There's a space right there. This low didn't get to this high right there. If I extend that out properly, you see that for yourself. And so you can see that this low didn't get to this high. And I also want to mark the low of this particular candle. Why? Because looking at the price action, this particular candle wicked below these lows right here. So this low is going to be very, very significant in price for me. So I'm going to mark that out right there. So without further ado, I'll drop to the 4 hour time frame. Maybe that's our intermediate time frame to see if I can refine my areas of liquidity to better time my entries right there. So this is what I have right here. So I have a breaker block right here. This is a breaker block. This low that ran out this low, this high automatically becomes a breaker block. So I'll refine this entry down to this zone right there. And you can see it also rhymes with this particular fair value gap right there. So this is my order block high, my order block open. So I think they're at a very good positions. So I'll still leave them with the way they are. But I think without further ado, we have a very good markup right here. So I'm going to be waiting on this particular time frame to see how price reacts to this area of liquidity. So I'm going to be using the replay tool right now. So playing that out in time, you can see, wow, and price dropped aggressively, even busting through our breaker block and driving all the way even to this particular order block on the 4 hour time frame. And that's very, 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 very good. And we can see at the end, we can see that we're already having a bullish sentiment coming into price. Very, very good. So what I'm going to do right now is going to drop to the 1 hour chart to see things clearly, to know if we can actually start refining our entry down to that zone. So I'm going to zoom out properly. So if I extend this out in time, we can see that why price drive here, we can see that there's a series of down close candle and order block, which is more like a mitigation block right here. So I'm going to refine this area right here to that zone right there. So that's the body. I'm going to refine this breaker block to this particular high, and that's very, very nice. So we have the high of the breaker block, sorry, the high of the mitigation block and the bodies of the mitigation block, and we can see the way price on the 1 hour is reacting to it. So let's see if that is very, very significant in price. So I'm going to be marking this high because if price break that, that was going to be a good break of structure to better time our entries right there. So at this time, I want to reduce my speed. So I don't want price to run and leave me. So we could follow in real time. So let's play that out. Wow, and we can see we already have a break of structure. So you see the way price reacted, breaking that high on the 1 hour. So that tells us now at this point now we have a bullish sentiment all the way from the 1 hour perspective. And you can see this other candle came in at this other block and rejected. So at this point, I want to be having an entry. So since I want to be entering at this zone right here, the next thing I want to be knowing is where will I placing my stop loss, because you want to be knowing your risks before you actually enter a trade. So this is where I'm going to be placing my stop loss, because this is that low all the way from that daily time that laps with that overlaps with that daily time frame swing high. So I'm going to be putting my stop loss right here. And where am I going to be taking my profits? I'm going to take my profit above this high. Mine is a swing trade. So I want to see price attack this particular high. So I'm going to mark that out. Then since we're already in a range before price started falling, this is the range we were in. That's from this particular low all the way to this particular high. So I want to mark out significant highs where I want to see price react to. So I want to see price react to these particular equal highs. There are equal highs there. If I zoom that out properly, you see it. So they are equal highs. That's this high and this high. They are relatively close. So that's an equal high because that's going to be a significant area of liquidity. Another one will be this high right there. That'll be my third area of target right there. And ultimately will be to fill this particular imbalance right here and the rest. So right there. So I want to see price fill that imbalance right there. And another area will be to ultimately see price get to that particular high. That's this particular high right here. Good. So without further ado, let's go and get our entry in. Let's get our entry in right there. So mind you, these areas of take profits, mind you, we want to see price expand to just areas we would like to see price. It's not a definite happen. You understand? But if it happens, we'll be very proud. You understand? But it's not a must happen. You understand? So it's just areas of probability. These are areas we want to take partials at. So I'm going to bring in my long position, risk to reward. Set that. What's that? Come here, bro. Okay, and that's it there. So my stops is going to be just right at that low, and I'm going to extend this to my first area of target right there. So let me say let's play this. Let me increase the speed. That's it. We're still in a loss. We're now in profits. We're now in profit. Wow, wow, price is expanding aggressively. That's nice. Wow, and first targets met. You can see first targets right there. You can see first target. So we can now extend our stuff to the second target. Let's see if price gets to the second target. And that's wow, second target met. Let's see how that pans out. Wow, even third target. Mind you, this first target, second target, and third target. All the three targets already met. The first three target already met. So at this point, you can take partials. Why? Because we've already had an impulsive move. You understand? But let's see, because to see how price, whether price will get to our other targets. Let's expand that out. Mind you, is an intraday price price swing. Sorry, mind you, our objective is actually the intraday price intraday objective in terms of price, in terms of swing trading rather. Don't mind me. So let's play that out. So let's see if that goes to that other zone. Wow, and it met the fourth target. So let's see if price is going to ultimately get to that other target. So let's see that. Let's extend that. Let's see if price will get there. and that's price already taking too long. This is already beyond, so I don't think price is actually going to get there. Let's see. Let's just watch. Let's see. Price going to get there. Wow, and it finally took our target. Wow. So finally we knocked out the whole target. We You see how our swing trade panned out all the way to that ultimate target right there. So but mind you, a lot of you won't have patience to wait for all these things. You understand? So you want to itemize all these particular areas of targets and actually take partials at these whole particular areas when you are chasing intraday price action swing. You know what I'm saying? So that's for intraday price action swing. So because of time in this video, let's go and look at how to catch intraday price action swing. So as the name sounds, intraday, so we're going to be using starting our time frame from the 4 hours. We're dropping down to the 1 hour for intermediate and be looking at the 15 minutes for an execution time frame. I know some of you will be like, is that not day trading? I know you get it sounds like day trading, but it's actually not day trading because we're not looking at all the components that a day trading approach is going to take. You can say we're really looking to catch price action swings in an impulsive direct in a market that is moving impulsively. So it's the intraday price action swing. So without further ado, let's go back to the 4 hours and let's see what we're going to be needing. But mind you, that you're looking at the 4 hours and 1 hour. I've always said, always start your analysis from the highest time frame. I've said that multiple times on this channel. You want to start your analysis from the daily, weekly, and monthly time frame. You know what I'm saying? So that we're using the 4 hours does not mean we neglect what's happening on the higher time frames in terms of the daily, weekly, and monthly. So you're going to see how that applies as we are looking at this analysis. So let's say I want to catch I want to catch this intraday price action swing right here. Let me say I want to catch this intraday price action swing. So I'm going to zoom. I'm going to use the replay tool and cut out all the way to this zone right here. So let me cut out to the way to this zone. So now that I'm here, mind you, the first thing I want to pay attention to is, am I in a trending market condition? And this particular impulse leg right here tells me that I'm in a trending market condition. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a trending market condition because I can see that we have higher highs. Stop there, bro. I can see we have lower highs. I can see that we have higher highs. This is an higher high. If you take out this high, but it took out the bodies of this candle, so it's still passed for an higher high. And we have a lower low right there. And after that, we had this whole impulsive drive out to that zone right there. So we're in a trending market condition, in a bullish market condition also. So I'm going to remove all those drawings now. So to keep us sane in the marketplace. So let's go and look at the daily chart since we're already in a trending market. So now this is where a daily chart comes into play. You want, let's clear this out. I think we need to put 1 day here. So this is where a daily chart comes into play. You want to look at the left chart and side of the chart on the daily chart to understand what range you're trading within, because that's going to frame your context on whether you want to see price keep pushing higher. You understand? So this is where price currently is from the 4 hour. So we still have more move to cover on the daily chart. And the ultimate price level is, we have this high right there in the daily chart. We have this body close there. And so we still have more moves to cover on the daily chart. So we're going to go back to the 4 hours with great degree of confidence to catch another impulse price leg. So that is why we need the daily chart. You understand? You want to focus on that. You want to put that when looking out for the swing trade. You get. So now we're on the 4 hours. Mind you, this is our starting time frame for intraday price action swings. So we want to look at for areas of liquidity. So in this zone right here, this is an imbalance right here. So I want to take from this particular high. Let me mark out that high rather. Yeah, good. And you see how that high rhymes with what is known as a fair value gap. So the fair value gap is right there. So another area I want to focus on, these highs right here, because price could actually stop on those highs. Then I also want to focus on this particular high too. So those are the areas I want to focus on. I don't want to see price break below this low because this is an intermediate low. This low, there's a higher low at the side left side of it, and this other area right here. So the maximum place I want to see price drop to be into this order block right here. If price breaks past this order block, then it becomes a bearish trend for me. So I'm going to drop down to the 1H to know if we have an alignment with what the 1 hour time frame is saying. So right here we can see from the 1 hour perspective, we have, yes, looks like somewhat like a consolidation that price expanded from. So that's a very good area. If I was trading this live, I want to be focused on this area. And this zone also look very sweet. So I want to leave it right there. So I'll be focused on this area in particular and this area to see how price reacts to those areas. So let's put a price. Okay, and price is playing out. It has tapped the first. Mind you, if you can see, it has tapped this area right here and it's trying to reject right there. But I want to see if it's going to drop lower because I can see that it's actually breaking more lows. So I want to wait to see if price is going to drop lower. If price takes this particular high, then I want to look for bullish ideas. But if it doesn't, I want to wait. Wow, and it drops, taking more lows, drop, taking more lows, and drop, taking more lows. Also, okay, and that's very nice. It dropped all the way into this low I was anticipating, and that's a fair value gap right there. So I want to see if price runs this high. If price runs this high, then I want to be looking for a bullish objective. So that'll be a break of structure signifying that they are done they are done pushing price lower. So let me play that out in time. Oh, and it took price lower again, taking out this low. So that's very nice. Good. So I will drag this markup right here to this particular high to see if they take out this particular high, then we have a break of structure to go bullish. So let's see. So we have a weak rejection, and you can see that weak rejection rhymes with these other blocks right here. So I'll mark up those other blocks right here. So let me remove all this other area. Remove this other area because we've defouled them. Let me also remove this other one. Yeah, we've also defouled this one. So keeping the chart clean. So let's see if price is going to break this structure because it's going to go lower for this particular area right here. Good. And we have a break of structure right there. We have a break of structure right there. So we can either start going in for an entry and place our stop loss below this low. We don't want to see price break this low, or we can wait for price to retrace into this other block right here. But either way, if I was trading this live and I was swing trading and probably have a job or something, I'm going to be entering right now. So I'm going to bring in my long tool. I'm going to placing it right there. There, I'm putting my stop loss below that low, and my first target is going to be above this high. That's this high right here. So that's going to be my first target. So let me mark that out. So that will be my first target, and my second target is going to be this daily perspective right there. So let's play this out and see how that pans out. This is an intraday. So this is where I would have had my second entry. See how price came all the way for that fair value gap right there, which is almost at that other block. So that would have been where you'd have had your refined entry. But me, I entered at this zone already. So let's continue. That's good. That's good. Wow. Why are you retracing against us? Why are you retracing against us? And there you go, bro. And there you go. You can see the way price actually around that particular high right there. So first targets already collected. So let's see if we entered for second target. Let's see if price is actually going to get to that other objective right there. And no, price didn't go for the second objective. So that's why it's always good to take partials. So if you had entered at this zone right here, you want to take partial at that zone. You want to say, and just keep looking for reasons why price will want to push higher. So I believe you found value in today's video. I've covered a lot. I covered based on intraday price action swing and intraday price action swing. So you could actually choose one of the objectives to which you want to do. So going forward in this channel, I'm going to be discussing some. I'm going to be discussing various kind of strategies and approach you can actually use to better time your entries as a swing trader. You know what I'm trying to say? But what I just did in today's video is more like an overview on how you can actually go into your charts, your demo accounts to be precise, and start swing trading. You know what I say? Good. You want to number one thing for recap purposes. Number one thing you want to actually focus on. You want to focus on trending market conditions. You don't want to do anything with consolidating market conditions. The second thing is you want to be able to identify what objective are you looking out for. Are you looking out to catch intraday price action swing or intraday price action swings? Good. So if it's intraday, that will define the time frames you should be focused on. Be it the for intraday, you'll be looking at the daily 4 hours or 1 hour. If you're looking for intraday, you'll be looking at the 4 hours, 1 hour, and 15 minutes. And mind you, we didn't even drop down to the 15 minutes on this particular area. Why? Because we saw our entries. We didn't drop to the 15 minutes for this intraday segments because we saw our entries clearly from the 1 hour perspective. So that's the beauty of trading where you already have your objectives already defined. So if you found value in today's video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you really don't understand a lot, you can leave your thoughts in the comment section, or I'll advise you watch this video at least a couple of times to better grasp the understanding and concepts we shared. If you really don't get anything, maybe on YouTube smart money concepts, you can watch other videos here on this channel, like the fair value gap, order block, imbalance videos, and other institutional order videos. But going forward, I'm going to be bringing out various strategies and be covering a lot of topics surrounding swing trading here and see on this channel to better help you become a professional swing trader. So without further ado, see you in more videos.